paper.
Hey, how's it going, folks? I'm Gloria Altonnia, host of the MouthSoap TV film and Foolishness. You can check us out on YouTube at the MouthSoap TV and on all your social media at the MouthSoap. You can find me, Gloria Altonnia, on all social media at Gloria Altonnia. That's Altonnia. All right, so today I have a very special guest. Dominique Rodriguez, what's up?
What? Dominique Rodriguez, a.k.a. Dom The White Latina.
Dom the
I was just telling Gloria earlier how I always get like at least one tongue-tied thing in it.
I do too. I always get tongue-tied.
Right?
Thank you for being here with me.
Oh,
I'm so
no,
excited.
this is great.
I haven't seen you since
excited.
The last time I saw you.
It's been months. Me and Gloria are always just like, what are you doing? Okay, we're going to do something.
Yeah.
You're free this week. And then something comes up.
Then we're
and
like,
then
oh my
it just
God, I gotta
pushes.
work. Can we do this? Can we do that? And then it's like,
but
all
we're
right,
here.
So we're here.
We're out here. We're doing it. Let's get it.
How's your week been?
So great, guys. Okay, I was like in a slump for a while. I had those feelings in my feelings, like legit in my feelings, and then in the last like week or two, I'm just like, creating and working on some gigs, and then I'm here today, and I feel like everything's just like I'm back,
coming back,
because I was like in a slump, and when you're in slump, you're just like, why is this happening to me?
I was in a slump.
It's crazy.
Not too long ago, and don't stay there. You gotta get around people who motivate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Inspiring people. Look at inspiring things. Yeah. Get yourself going. Yeah.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard when someone tells you you should do this. And this will happen. And I'm like, it's not that easy, though.
Right?
I'm like, you can't fix me by saying, read some books, watch something motivating. I'm like, no, it takes a while.
It takes a while. You have to step back, take a moment, and
for sure.
reevaluate some things.
But I'm feeling back 100, guys, so I'm all there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, my week has been pretty busy. Just working, trying to get things popping, trying to get things going,
the end of the year.
Life. You're an actress.
I am, guys.
How's things going with you?
I'm an actor, but a creator as well.
Yes.
So it's like all aspects of everything, the producing, the writing, just content creating, the comedy, guys. I'm mainly comedy. It's great. I'm trying to end the year with like an explosion. Okay.
Ooh, what does that mean? Explosion.
It means because you want to get so much in, even though we're going to go on a hiatus soon, it's like you want to get so much in as possible. Like, everyone's relaxing in the holidays with their family and stuff, but I'm like, that's great and all, but I need to work, okay? I mean, not just like work, make money, but like create and have my mind just like creating everything. And hanging out with your family is like a great inspiration because you trip over your family and you're just like, I can't believe this is like what's happening, all the banter and everything. And that's like inspiring for you to create something,
Right.
So I'm just trying to like do as much as I can in the small couple weeks we have left. So then in the new year, I'm just going to have all.
And then the explosion happens.
Yeah,
that's
so
where the
much.
Explosion. So it's going to be Dom The White Latina.
I know.
Like,
because 2019, okay? Because we've been learning and gaining experience and taking it in, and now we ready.
We ready.
Gloria's ready.
With that said, folks, it's time for you to go get your popcorn. It's time for TV film reviews. What?
I should have had popcorn right here
I know,
ready.
We need to have
some
popcorn
cheese popcorn, guys.
Popcorn, somebody. All right, the 3 films that we're going to review today will be Spiderman Into The Spiderverse, The Mule, and If Beale Street Could Talk. Now, at first I thought it was Beale, but somebody corrected me. It's Beale. Okay, 1 for you, 0 for Gloria, but that's okay.
So I guess you won this time.
Yeah, because you know how like you're so adamant, like, nah, it's this, it's Beale. It's Beale, and no, it's Beale.
You're like, okay,
Beale.
I see you.
All right. Yeah. So you had a chance to come with me and check out a few movies today. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was nice. It was just like a day of just relaxing and just like being out of your head, just enjoying what's in front of you.
Yeah.
So it was nice. We were out there for a while, but it was great.
It was pretty much like the whole day. I was like, hey, you want to come and watch, you know, like
just watch movies.
Yeah, I had an audition, and then I was just like, hey, we got to watch these movies. You're like, yeah, I'm down. That's why I love you, because you're like down for anything. I'm like, hey, you want to shoot this? And you're like, hey, and I'm like, yeah.
I was like, I'm there. I'm gonna be there. I'm always down to collaborate, create, just do something, because to move forward.
Yeah.
To create is to move forward. That's what I say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the first movie that we saw today was Spiderman Into The Spiderverse. What did you think about the film?
Oh my God, it was so funny. And I would never expect to even watch that, because it's like, okay, I didn't even watch just Marvel Spider-Man, the live action one. I didn't even watch that. So we went to watch this, and I was like surprised, because I'm like, man, it was so witty, the story, and it had its like down moments and stuff. And I was like, oh no, I shouldn't cry or anything, because Gloria's right here next to me. I was holding it in.
You were gonna cry?
I was just, because you know, there's moments. I'm not gonna spoil stuff, guys.
The touchy parts.
But I was just like, I'm not going to look and make eye contact with Gloria and be like, I'm sad right now. Aww. Yeah. No, but it was so funny. Like, and especially, it's like, I love John Mulaney. He's like one of my favorite comedians. And I was just like, oh my God, he's in this, you know?
Yeah, they had
like
a
lot of A-list celebrities. Now, I didn't expect it at all.
Me either. I was like, I know this voice. Like, Mahershala Ali played... Miles Morales' uncle. He was the uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I know this voice. I heard it just recently. And
Isn't it crazy how just a voice, it just triggers something? You're like, that's so-and-so. Yeah.
Shamik Moore played Miles Morales. He was the Spider-Man, the young Spider-Man. Jake Johnson played Peter B. Parker, because if you guys don't know, there was many Spider-Mans in this universe. So Mahershala Ali played Uncle Aaron. And Haley Steinfeld, she was Gwen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gwen.
She was Gwen Stacy, and she was the female. She was Spider-Woman. So
she was cool.
Yeah, I
liked her character.
I loved it. I loved her. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was funny how Nicolas Cage plays the Spider-Man noir. I was just like, Nicolas Cage. But honestly, guys,
I didn't know his voice. I didn't know his voice, but he was hilarious.
But he plays. I feel like he would take any role. I just feel like that. Like, I see him in just like even the low budget films and stuff. I was like that film wasn't even in that. Yeah, but it's crazy. But he had his little small like moments where he stole the show.
Yeah.
But honestly, what was it? Who was it that played Peter B. Parker?
Jake Johnson.
He was funny.
He was very funny. He was
just
hilarious.
Like, why is this happening?
The whole thing was so funny, and I liked how they set it up as a comic book. And so it was like you were reading a comic book from beginning to end, and it was so cool, like with the shouts and the action and stuff like
pow,
that. And then they go into the they transition from being comic and then going into the actual animation. Like
right,
they did
it was cool.
Really, what am I trying to say?
they did really
well done. That's
freaking good, guys.
Surprising
to us.
Not a dull moment. It was and it's for everybody. It's not just for children.
That's true, because like I said, I didn't know what we were gonna watch, and I was just like, all right, we're gonna watch the Spider-Man movie. I was like, what? The new Spider-Man movie's already out? And then it was the comic type, and I was just like, all right, cool. And then I was like, damn, I like this.
So cool fact that I didn't know: Zoe Kravitz was the voice of Mary Jane. I love Zoe Kravitz.
I didn't even know that.
I couldn't recognize. She's so good at like being a character, like changing her voice, like because when she was in Fantastic Beasts, you know, she had the British accent, and you know she talks the way she talks normally, and then her voice in this one, like I was just like, oh whoa. So I saw that when I was.
You're
looking
like, I wish I was that versatile, guys.
Oh,
I can make all the voices. We'll see.
Yes.
Maybe next time I'll try a different accents, maybe like this. I don't know. Something, you know?
Southern accent.
I was like, I can't do a British accent, but whatever. Yeah.
Could you pass the butter? Do you have any beans?
Beans?
Harry Potter!
Don't mention Harry Potter unless you want to get into it. Let's not. Dang, my ears are warm, guys.
Okay. I will not. But what was your favorite moment of Spider-Man?
Okay, so This is a spoiler alert, guys. Okay. So
this is TV film reviews.
So there's a moment where this is before he was going to be getting bit by the spider. Okay. I know what you're talking about. and then the music is just like so suspenseful because you see the spider climbing on him and all this stuff. And then when it finally bites him, and then the music stops and he's just like, and then the spider falls. Shoot. And it was just so much anticipation. Like he's going to be like, like seizing and stuff like that. Yeah. And literally he's just like on his hand, slaps his hand, and then that's it. And then it was just like, that was so funny. That was like my favorite part. Okay, so my favorite part was when he is already Spider-Man and he's like trying to hone his powers. And he like, they tell him to just jump into it, to just be fearless, right? And so he's like, all right, I'm going to do it. So he has his costume on, and he finds the tallest building, and he goes up to the tallest building. He's like, yeah, I'm going to jump. I'm going to do it right now. I remember that. And he looks down, and they got the dramatic music going, and then they stop the music completely, and he walks down the stairs, and then he looks out, and he finds another building that's smaller. Then he goes back, and he's like, all right, I'm going to try it again this time. And then he looks, and he's like, I don't know, guys. That was like perfect. Funny. I was like, yeah, that was finally, because he's just gonna jump. Isn't it crazy how the music just can affect your emotions, like just visually too, and then and then you're just like, oh my god, like that's the laugh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. So we also had a chance to see the Mule today. the Mule. Clint Eastwood is fire. He's still going. I'm like, he's so talented. It's insane how talented he is. Yeah. We were just talking about this in the car, and I'm like, I'm going to be so sad when he's not here anymore. Yeah, because, because he's so old. And I was like, I don't mean to say that, but I'm just like, he's very mature now. Yes, he's very, very mature now. Yes, I agreed. He's mature. No, but when you see the movie, the way he's just so up front with everything, he's just a human, a normal human. Yeah. Like, it's just like a normal human. We're not aliens, but you know how like in movies they glamorize things. Well, he doesn't have any of that. Everything is just honest. Everything like, about him. The whole movie, I was like, man, they didn't comb his hair at all. Yeah. Like he just got up and was like, well, this is how I'm going. Like literally drove from his house and was like, you know what? I'm going to wear this hat. I'm going to take it off. And he had like this going. I'm going to have this right here, like this. And he was like, leave it. It's character. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, okay, I like this. I dig it. It's just like, it's real. It's real. You know, because like when I'm on camera, I want to make sure, you know. Yeah, you look all nice and stuff. Yeah. I mean, unless you're doing like Not this. Today though, guys. Not for me at least. I was like, I didn't put no makeup. Yeah. You look great with your skin. With your skin. Gloria. The skin you wear. Girl. With your skin, you look good. No, but I thought it was great. Yeah, and like he still can bring the emotions out of the viewers, you know? Yeah, for sure. And surprise, Bradley Cooper was in it, guys. I didn't expect Cooper that. Was in it, yeah. I was just like, damn, Bradley Cooper. But yeah, for sure, Clint Eastwood, obviously, it's a straightforward movie and stuff, but it's so like, it's crazy. Like, he's so good in it. And it's funny because I was telling Gloria how like, most Clint Eastwood movies, like his character is always like, I guess not racist, but says racial comments. And I'm just like, well, and I'm okay with that for some reason. Like he can get away with it. Yeah. And I'm like, every time, like something about Mexicans or black or, you know, like he always has a comment and you're just does. And you're like, what? Yeah, right. But then you're like, it's okay. But you know what gives him a pass? It's true. Like, the older you get a pass on everything. I can't wait to get old because I'm going to do a lot of stuff. I'm going to just I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to be honest I'm going to trip as babies. I can. I'm going to throw balls. You know how they easily fall? Yeah. Get a big ball and be like, and watch she's saying she's going to hit babies on the floor. I love babies. I love babies, but I'm going to trip babies. Once they start to walk, you're going to learn. You're going to learn now. I'm going to wear see-through T-shirts when I'm, like, really old and wrinkly, and people are going to be like, oh, look at that lady just walking out. And I'm going to be like, I earned the right. I'm going to be like, do you, boo, do you? Like they say now. Be yourself. Yes, I'm being myself. All this restriction. All these jeans. I'm wearing this sheer top. They're hard. Find some soft seams or something. Like,
Who wants to be constricted all the time?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
That's why constriction. That's why my sister, she's like, why don't you ever wear pants when we're at our house? And I was like, I want to be free. I was like, you have to be out there wearing pants. If you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just in my house, like, no pants on all the time.
Like, who was it? Eddie Murphy in Life? Or it was Eddie Murphy when they were old. Oh, no, the old guy. When he was, like, in his robe and he was open, they was like, I can't even eat my Jell-O, all that. Cover that up.
Come on, Lou, cover that up. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Put your drawers on or something.
Don't cover that. Don't touch it. Put your hands away.
That turned my stomach. I don't even want no Jell-O now. After I seen them old ass balls, who gonna want some Jell-O? Who gonna enjoy Jell-O after I seen what I seen? I don't even want no Jell-O now. Lou ruined my stomach. Yeah, I gotta sit there.
That will be me. Just know.
Okay, just to let you guys know, like, every time we're in Gloria, we, like, jump from here to here to here.
Our mind is racing.
Our minds, yeah. So, but the Mule, it was great.
Yeah, so basically the Mule is about this man. He's an older gentleman, and he worked all his life, and he kind of, he neglected his family, and he chose work over his family. So in the beginning of the years, he would work, he had lots of money, he had workers, and he had a whole bunch of friends, and he would always treat his friends and pick his friends over his family. Well, 12 years later, he used up all his money trying to treat his friends and be out and enjoy life in that way. And now his house is foreclosed on, his family hates him, and he has nobody and nowhere to go. So this guy ends up giving him this job. Hey, you want to make some money? Do this, call this guy, they got a job for you, don't ask any questions, do what they tell you. And that's how he ended up being a drug trafficker and or a drug mule. That's what the movie is called, The Mule. And he goes on a whole bunch of runs. And at first it was just one run so he can help pay for his granddaughter's wedding. Yeah, granddaughter's wedding. And then one turned into 3 turned into 7 turned into 12, and like he's in deep with all this. And he became really good at it because he doesn't get stopped because he's this old white guy.
Yeah.
And he's just driving and doing what he normally does, and nobody's going to question or stop him, you know. Because it takes place in Texas.
Yeah, and then he has to just drive throughout the country to Chicago.
All over the country.
Usually to Chicago or something like that, yeah. But
no, that's where the drug place was. The drug place was in Texas, but
and then he would,
initially it was in Illinois. So,
yeah.
And then it gets in too deep for him because he has to stop because his ex-wife is sick. And he's like, you know what, I haven't been there for you guys at all, but I'm going to be there for that one, for this experience. And so he stays with his ex-wife for about a week or so, and then he just gets trapped, basically. And he gets taken to jail and all that kind of stuff. So the life catches up with him. And in
we
the
just
end,
told you the whole movie in a minute.
In 1 minute.
And it was good.
Yeah, and so Clint Eastwood plays Earl Stone. Bradley Cooper plays Colin Bates. Lawrence Fishburne is in there, too. He's a DEA agent, which is awesome. And, Clint Eastwood's daughter is in there, Allison Eastwood. She plays his daughter. And she hates him in the movie.
She's just like duh! Rolling her eyes at him the whole time.
Yeah, and she does it so well because there was parts of the movie when she would just be so mean to him, and me and Dom would look at each other and be like, dang, it ain't that. Like, get over it.
Get over it, yeah.
It was like, dang, get over it. And
we're all talking to the screen.
Yeah, like.
We're like, no,
look, girl,
she's stupid. They need to get over that.
So, yeah, I really enjoyed the film. It was really
good.
Great. So
I did. Thank you for taking me because
we had so much fun.
I enjoy it. It was a good day.
We had a little food break in between. Yeah.
It's crazy because we were at the theater, and the theaters where I live, they're not all fancy like that. I'm all reclining, laying down with my feet up and everything over here. Because over there, you're just have to sit.
The incline seats. Yeah. I love that. I hate sitting up like the other day.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was yesterday because I went to go see a movie yesterday, and the seats didn't lean back, and my neck was stuck, and I had a sore neck, right? It's just been sore. I don't know. I don't know.
She sleeps like this.
I sleep loud.
I sleep like this.
And like, I was just so sore, and it just made it even worse by me sitting and looking at the movies. Like, you know, like.
Ugh.
Yeah, so lastly, the last movie I want to review is If Beale Street Could Talk. And it's a love story. It's about this couple who is in Harlem. I believe it's Harlem. Harlem in the 1970s. And they grew up with each other since they were little. They were best friends. And when they grew older, they developed this loving relationship with each other and decided to date each other. An unfortunate event happens where he gets arrested for being accused of raping a woman. He gets booked and he's in jail, and the whole movie they're trying to prove his innocence. And they do flashbacks of them like getting together, going on dates and stuff like that. It was really, really interesting, but I thought it was really long. I enjoyed the movie. I'm not a romance person. I was never a romance person, but it's a good romance.
Yeah.
Something to watch every day. I don't think so. I wouldn't watch it every day, but it was nice to see. The music was amazing. They had beautiful shots. The cinematography was great. So Kiki Lane played Tish Rivers, and she's the love of Alfonso Fani, who that is played by Stefan James. And their relationship chemistry on scene was perfect.
I didn't see it, y'all. I'm trying to get what y'all are getting. The gist of it.
The gist of it, yeah. Regina King plays Sharon, who plays Tish's mother. And she does a phenomenal job as well.
Regina King.
Yeah, I love Regina King.
I love her.
Like, she's one of the people I look up to. Because she does it all, you guys. She does the voices, she does the funny, she does dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, like, she's good.
Yeah,
she can
for
do,
sure.
She can
She's
do
so
any
good.
character.
She's so talented.
Yeah, so basically, it's a love story, and it's beautiful. I think people should go check it out. Clear your calendar. Have some time. Eat before you go.
It's
Definitely. It is long. Actually, the Mule
Clear
was
your
long
calendar.
too, though, but I feel
But
like...
it was so good. It was so interesting. Because Gloria was telling me about this. She's just like, it was longer than it should have been.
Yeah. I feel like these days movies are longer than they should be.
But some of them, most of them, I think it's like, okay, that made sense because it's like it should have been this long because there was so much and it was so interesting. And there's some movies that you're like, dang, that wasn't enough. I needed more. But then you said
2 hours, though. But
exactly,
that means they did it correctly because they captured
you
your
want,
attention.
yeah, you still want
but
it.
you don't want to be like, dang, why am I looking at this truck drive for like 2 minutes? Or dang, we saw this clip of the face already. Like,
Yeah.
Now we doing the
I didn't
eye?
even keep seeing the,
Okay.
the face
sure.
and now the eye.
It's just like, I mean, I think everyone has a way to express their creativity.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Beale Street Could Talk did that very well. Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
It's probably going to win some awards. I hope it does.
That means I got to see
I hope
it.
you guys go check it out. Yeah, you definitely have to go see it. It depicts black love in a beautiful light. And also, I love the relationship between Tish and her father. Her father was Joseph Rivers, played by Coleman Domingo, and they just. I loved how they had a positive father-daughter relationship on screen because you don't see too much of that, especially with minorities. They depict that relationship very well, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing that on screen, and I want to see more of it.
All you writers,
Oh, yeah.
they want to see more good relationships between their daughters and fathers.
So that concludes our Get Your Popcorn reviews. So from, let's do it this way. Out of the 3 movies that we've seen, which one was your favorite?
The Spider-Man one.
The Spider-Man one?
Yes.
I would agree with you.
It was so funny
live-
and clever,
it was live, yeah.
and it had the sad, it had the ups, downs. It was just all over the place, but it was so good. Yeah. Cartoons, y'all.
Yeah, I want to see that again, to
was
be
like,
honest.
yeah,
Like,
so do I.
I haven't felt that great about a cartoon in a while, and I definitely want to see it.
We're all walking
Or
out of the theaters
animation,
like
yeah.
chipper out of the theater. It was good.
So,
Favorite one.
Instatube stalking. That's where we cover, like, people we're following on social media.
Okay.
So let's hop into that segment.
Ooh.
Who have
you
you
stalking?
been stalking?
Okay. I follow like a lot of hashtags. So it's like a lot of different things, okay? The hashtag I follow most is night shooters.
Night shooters, what's that?
It's, oh my God, it's photography. It's a lot of photography. it's so, oh my God, the pictures are amazing. The reason too is because someone I know is a photographer and he like shoots a lot of cityscapes. Like what they do is they like climb the tallest skyscrapers in different cities all over the world, and they take the photos of cities and stuff. And it's amazing. And that's the reason why I started following this hashtag, because I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna, I see his photos only and then stuff that he's tagged in. And I'm like, man, like, those are crazy, you know? And then I started following the hashtags, and it's just the views, and these are just people and it's like risky because it's like you're going to the tall buildings and you're even furthering up, like if they have this huge like extra thing or construction, whatever, like they're risking their own lives to take these photos. That's something that I always watch. So that's not really stalking. It's just something that's just like...
You've been researching.
I know. Visually stimulating. And another one, okay, this is my favorite person on Instagram ever.
Okay, go.
Will Smith.
I love Will Smith, yes.
He's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's so inspirational. He's so real. He makes fun of himself, his family. He's so talented. Like, I can relate to him 100, like, shit he does or says and all this stuff. Like, he's so awesome. I will watch his stuff all day, repeat.
Oh, yeah, very entertaining.
Repost.
Very entertaining.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so not gonna lie, I've been working and just been busy all week. So, like, when I get, like, my mind gets boggled down with, like, a whole bunch of stuff, like work and stuff, I like to take a break and watch Animal Planet.
You're like, Animal Planet?
Animal Planet. And so I've been, like, stalking, like, animals. Just like, oh,
hashtag
cool.
panda.
Like documentaries and stuff. I was like, oh, look at that.
No, that's cool.
I love it. It's like so relaxing. I'd be like, get them. You know, like, because, you know, they trying to get their food.
Yeah,
they're
prey and stuff.
So
yeah,
like,
for
run
sure.
and go get it. I'd be like, oh, snap, did y'all? And I'll be like, nah, I don't want to share it with anybody. They don't want to see.
Send it to me, Gloria. I want to see that.
National Discovery stuff.
Oh my God, that's cool because I would never think, like, let me just follow these National Geographics or whatever. Because that's some cool stuff because usually a lot of people follow memes and stuff like that. And you're just like, I understand because that's real life. All memes is just real life quote or stuff that you would experience or whatever. Just like a face or whatever. So it's like everyone's pretty much following that. But National Geographics, wouldn't have thought. But follow the night shooters because that's legit.
Yeah. And I also since I've been working on our stuff, I've been like on the MouthSoap. We post the latest news.
Like, comment,
tune into
repost on Facebook and stuff.
Goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. I tell 'em. Down.
Now, I think we should discuss movies that we love and hate. So, it's a thin line between love and hate.
It is.
So let's get to it. Christmas edition, right?
Yeah, I love Christmas.
Let's do
I'm obsessed with Christmas.
I love Christmas too. So, tell me, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I have like many.
Okay, top three.
Okay, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that. That was one of mine.
I love that movie. I love it so much. Okay, I was like, be prepared for this. The list that I'm gonna give you. We could have the same one, Gloria. But you know I love Christmas because we walked out of the movies and I seen Santa Claus and I'm about
She did.
cried,
oh my God.
man.
I was like, girl, if you don't come on. We was walking and Santa Claus was taking pictures with the little kids and she was like, oh, Santa. And I was like, yeah, Santa Claus.
Okay, so Jingle All the Way. Santa Claus, Tim Allen. Okay, I have to tie them because I love just Tim Allen in general. I love him. So it's like all the Santa Clauses, the 3 Santa Clauses. So that's just included as one spot. You can't just tell me that I have to choose. I'm not going to. It's not fair. Okay? And then Christmas with the Cranks because Tim Allen. I love Tim Allen. I mean, like I said, these are in not any particular order. So I'm just naming that.
That's
she
a
said
funny
she
one,
said
Christmas with the Cranks.
she said to name 3, so that's it. Okay, but that doesn't mean I love one more than the other because I love them all equally. All Christmas movies that I love are treated equally. Okay.
Okay.
So Christmas with the Cranks too.
Okay.
I have more,
so
but
my top 3 will be Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Ooh, that's so good. I love that one.
I love
that was on my
that
list
one.
too. It's
Especially
right here.
like when Was it?
Yeah, but
Was
you just said it was
top 3.
Home Alone. But no,
Let me see your
you
list.
just said, I said I have a lot, but you were just like, name top 3. I was like, I need to name 3. So, but Home Alone's right there.
Let me see.
Home Alone's right there. I didn't put 1 or 2. I just put Home Alone because I was going to be like the Home Alone movies. Okay. Go.
Yeah, Home Alone
You're
too,
like,
especially because, when he's fixing up the house and stuff at his uncle's house, because they're in Paris, and the burglars come in, and he, finds a way to put the electricity to the sink. So he turns it on because he has that paint on him. And he turns it on, and he just gets shocked, and he's just like, ah! I love that.
That's so, yeah. I was always watching that movie. I'm just like, I want to learn to do trickery like that in case a robber ever came to my house.
Duly noted.
I know.
When you're younger, he was like, I'm going to trap everything. You ain't getting in this house.
That's so funny. I'm dying.
Yes.
So dumb.
Yes, and then
funny.
I had Christmas with the Cranks because I found that so hilarious. Yeah. Because, okay, you remember the part where the daughter comes home and the cop is in the car driving and they're trying to stall, and he's like, and the girl's like, "Why are you driving so slow?" And he's like, "We got to drive safe." And his partner is dumb or slow.
Yeah, he's like, "What?"
And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "We got to drive slow." And he was just like, huh? And I was just like, no, that always gets me. I've seen it. I know it's coming, and I'm just like, why is this guy so
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're so funny. They're so hilarious.
Oh, my God.
And then lastly, my favorite is Preacher's Wife, because it takes place during the holidays.
Christmas time.
Yeah, with Denzel Washington, Whitney Houston. Yeah. I think it's so cute.
I had a feeling that would come up in the list, and I'm just like, man, it's like I couldn't choose so many. I was gonna have 15 Christmas ones, and then I was just like, nah, it'll come up.
So movies that we'll do one. Actually, you know what? I love all Christmas movies.
No, okay. Those are to me the ones that we named are classic. Okay, at least in our generation, classic Christmas movies. Okay, but a lot of new movies, Lifetime Christmas movies and stuff like that, those are the trash ones. So on Netflix, they have a few Christmas movies recently that came out. And one in particular is, what is it? I wrote it down. A Christmas Prince. And then A Christmas Prince Royal Wedding. There's 2.
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh.
Just,
okay.
It's like, I don't hate Christmas movies, and I'm just like, who wrote this? Sometimes you're just like, how? But that's how a lot of Lifetime movies too, because I think that Netflix, some of their movies, when it's themed, it's kind of more Lifetime-y. They just wanted to put. Though, it's like some of the movies, because it's always just a babysitter's death or something, some shit like that, or you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I keep hitting
I
this
know what you're
mic.
talking about.
Am I good? Yeah. Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah. So.
Those
but
two.
yeah, Netflix, it was just it's the same cast. It's just a sequel. Within a week, they put the same. Yeah, it's A Christmas Prince and then a Royal Wedding or whatever. And it's just super simple writing and stuff like that. And as a creative, and as artists, we pay attention to that stuff now. We're not just oh, look at it's cute. We're just how the heck
Y'all
did
just
they
trying
get
to
the
get
job?
some money.
Yeah, but I was just you think about that too. Every time we're working even on a project that's not our own, and we're doing crew or whatever we're doing, and you pay attention to writing and stuff like that as a writer too.
Right.
I'm just like, man,
have some.
If they only seen mine, and it's crazy how I'm just you think of your writing just compared to theirs, and it wasn't. I didn't think. And I never dislike Christmas movies because I'm love and joy and lights. And I'm just it's all great. And this one I was just ugh.
Well, I feel, for mine that I hate, since we're picking, Krampus.
I haven't seen that.
Because it's a scary movie. Why you want to have horror and evil during the happiest time of the year?
It's the most wonderful time. That's it. It's wonderful. Shouldn't be scary. But I haven't watched that.
Oh, no. You don't need to watch it. So lastly, before we end our show, I want to test your gangsta Hollywood style.
Come test my gangster, you know what I'm saying?
I have 3 questions I want to ask you, and they're multiple choice, so you just pick what you think is right, okay?
All right.
So who played Spider-Man in 2002? Robbie Damon, Sean Marquette, or Tobey Maguire?
Well, Toby.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
Say, let me see your face look worried.
No, it was funny because she said it was multiple choice, so I was like, great. So it's like once you kind of hear it, you're just like, okay, I know that. Once sometimes you get asked the question and it's at the tip of your tongue, and then your mind is just blank still. So I was just like thinking, I know who it is, but I was just like, no, I would have got it wrong. I would have been like, I forgot the name if you didn't do the multiple choice. So it's like, yeah, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I get what you said.
Yeah.
So the second question is, Clint Eastwood also directed A, American Wedding, B, The Hills Have Eyes, or C, $1 Million Baby.
Was it $1 Million Baby?
Yes.
Okay. The Hills Have Eyes. What the hell?
I just
Why
threw
did
one
you
in
say
there.
that? Why would you do that, Gloria?
I was like, just so you know, I want to see. Which are you paying attention?
I was like, so you're going to throw The Hills Have Eyes and then you're going
Hills
to do
Have
Clint
Eyes.
Eastwood like
Somebody
that.
would have been like, The Hills Have Eyes. I'd have been like, wrong. I was just seeing.
Gloria, The Hills Have Eyes. I was like, no.
No.
Stupid.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Okay. The last question is, okay, one of the actors from If Beale Street Could Talk played or did a voiceover for Boondocks, and who was it? A, Kiki Lane. B, I'm skipping right to C.
Yeah.
B, Regina King, or C, Stefan James.
I've never watched the Boondocks. So I'm going to have to take a lifeline. Someone help me.
A lifeline. Somebody help. Somebody get this. No,
Okay,
I'm
so I
kidding.
have to take a guess.
Okay,
So I
okay,
can
so
get the
we're gonna-
eh or the ding ding.
Okay, so we'll cross out A. So you have between B, Regina King, or C, Stefan James.
Okay, I'll choose Regina King.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at you.
I never watched that. And you know what? You said the Boondocks, and this is the second time that I've heard that I've talked about the Boondocks this week with someone. And I was like, I haven't watched it. And they're like, what? And they were just telling me about just this one like episode. And, and they're like, it's so great. It's so hilarious. You need to watch it. And then I was like,
You
okay.
gotta watch it. Yeah, you have to
And
watch
then
it.
you bring it up, and
It's
I was just
funny.
like,
You
damn,
will
it's
be
meant to be because I didn't watch it. Now you're mentioning it again for the second time.
Now you gotta watch
in like
it.
2 days, yeah.
And watch.
got
When you
them
watch
all
it, you're
right.
gonna be texting me like, Gloria,
You're right. This is so funny. This is so cool. Gloria.
Well, this concludes our TV, film, and foolishness segment. Thank you guys for tuning in.
My ears
I'm
warm.
Gloria Altonnia. You can catch me on all your social media at Gloria, Altonnia. You can catch The MouthSoap TV on YouTube and The MouthSoap on all your social media. Dom, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Dom The White Latina, or just look me up on social media, Dom The White Latina.
And we like to close out with movie quotes. So I'm going to end this with, till you do right by me. See you guys. It was weird. I just wanted to make y'all weird.
Anticipation.
Until you do right by me. Check us out.
Let's get it.
All right. See you.
Finish him!
I keep singing that song. I don't know what it is. I just keep singing that damn Drake song in my feelings. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you're never gonna leave from beside me. I want to.
That's the part that
Gotta
dance.
have you. And I'm
Okay.
down with y'all.
Yeah, Kodak Black was on Hot 97, and he had asked him a question about some of the charges against him, and basically he was just like, "No, I don't want to talk about that." But he kept saying, talking about it, and he was like, "Look, if you're gonna talk about it, I'm gonna walk out." And I was like, "Yo," because I was
Yeah,
scrolling, and
trying
I was
to
like
see.
looking, and I was like, "Yo, that's interesting." And he was like, "Well, I don't want to have the interview," and he was like, "All right then." And then he just left, and I was like,
But you gotta realize, like, if there's something that's public, that's in your life, and you're obviously, like, in the public eye, you're gonna get asked about it. You need to be prepared. Otherwise, just keep low profile and don't do interviews and stuff. So it's just like, why are you getting mad when you know you're coming into something? Like, you don't know what they're gonna ask you. You're coming in You don't know what's going to happen. You're hoping that you could be like, no, don't ask me. And they'll be like, okay. But a true interviewer, researcher will be pushing their buttons until they walk out.
I guess. I mean, but if they say no, you should just be like, all right, well, when you want to talk about it, come say it here first, right? Like that's what I would do, just to keep we're already here.
Yeah. So let's try to get something.
Let's keep it pushing forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess so, Gloria. No, I mean, I'm not the one interviewing the person, but it's just like you need to expect.
This is
You need
true.
to expect, like, oh, you're, like, something could go down. Like, you'll just be like, just be like Cardi and share everything. Because she's just like, me and my
Yeah, like
my baby's father. I just go like this because she's keep.
some people
like,
are
go
not
like
that transparent. But
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.